fucking ready, because we're starting right now.
I'm not sure.
You better be ready. We're starting. So, hi, I'm here editing at my boyfriend's house, and I filmed this whole video at a horrible angle. Please don't make fun of me. Just enjoy the story. It's interesting. Hey guys, so for today's video, I did a poll on my Instagram story, and I was like, what story time do you want? Because I love telling stories. It's really fun. So I put this on my Instagram story, and I was like, which story time? Here's the two. You guys voted for the story time about this transphobic lesbian that tried to date me in like July. If she's watching this, because she probably is.
Hi.
What do I have to say?
I miss you. We had a really fun conversation while Ray was in Starbucks, didn't we? And it started this whole entire situation now, didn't it?
There's a reason I'm not including your name, because I don't want to be mean to you, like for real. But this situation literally drove me insane, and I'm probably going to be mean to you in this video, so I apologize, but I actually don't, because you were really weird with me and it made me uncomfortable, so I'm not sorry. But I am, so it's fine. June 26th, me and Andrew go to a Cave Town concert. That's where I met my actual boyfriend now. But there was this other girl that we met there, and she was interested in me, to put it lightly. Me and Andrew are like some of the first people there. She's not there yet. We're kind of just like hanging out, having a good time. She gets there, and immediately—
we don't have a good time.
Let me just like, because this is important to the story. This was one of the first times I was out in public since coming out at all. Like since like presenting male, basically. So I was anxious as fuck. Like everyone was gay, basically, so it was really nice. And this girl gets here, and I just kind of got a weird vibe. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be mean. We're hanging out for like half an hour, maybe, and we're all like sitting in a circle at the venue because we were all waiting before the show, and she looks at me and she's like,
"Hey Rain, are you trans?"
And I literally, Andrew,
I shook.
I was like, I had no fucking idea what I was supposed to do, because first of all, that's so fucking scary. If you don't know this, please don't do that to people. It's really scary. This bitch says that. Automatically makes me really uncomfortable. You can tell everyone else who hears it is like, oh, why did you do that? And she's just like waiting for her answer, and I'm just like, yeah, and then immediately try to change the subject. My face is probably beet fucking red.
It was.
Like, oh my god, it was so bad. The rest of the night, like, we're just, I don't know.
We were trying to vibe, and she wasn't down.
We waited out there how long? 7, 8 hours?
It was 8.5 hours.
8.5 hours. And she was just up our ass. Like, and I'm just trying my best to be nice, because I can't be mean to people because I feel bad, so I'm like trying to be really nice to her, but I think she took it the wrong way, and I was just like, oh my god, can you not sense my discomfort? So then we get into the venue, finally, and she's right fucking next to me. Right next to me.
Remember whenever you went to Starbucks? You left me there alone, sitting in the circle.
And offered to buy you things. I had to pee.
But whenever he went to Starbucks,
No.
this girl leaned into the middle of the circle and went,
"Is Rain single?"
I choked. I literally yelled and said, I don't know why. Yes, not for you.
Not for you. Not
and
like
then
her
asked
energy.
me for your phone number, and I refused to give it to her.
Thank you so much. So happens, at one point we all ended up like exchanging Snapchat. I like didn't really answer her much, but she kept complimenting me, so I was like, oh, thank you, haha, like, it's really nice. And then she starts asking me things like about my relationship status. So she's like flirting with me, and I'm just kind of like trying to make things up. I'm like, yeah, like I'm talking to a couple guys, because I'm like, if I talk about being interested in men, maybe she'll leave me alone. Eventually she was like, can I have your number? And I don't know why I gave her my phone number. I mean, that was probably this is all my fault, because I gave her my phone number and I didn't need to, but I did. I don't even know how to explain like exactly what she was doing, but she just kept saying like weird things to me, and I was like, I'm not interested, and I kept trying to make it obvious that I like wasn't interested. I'm like not trying to lead her on because I want her to leave me alone, and it's not working.
Dog in your story makes me ooh.
So then I said, thank you so much, but like I didn't even write it out. I abbreviated it because I wanted to show that I wasn't in it, you know?
Look who finally decided to answer.
I did a key smash, and then I said I ended up losing a ton of phone numbers. I didn't. I deleted her text messages because she made me so fucking uncomfortable that I did not want to talk to her.
I get it, you're busy. Rain, next video. I chokeslam Rain and body slam his face because Rain doesn't make time for me.
I can understand, like, sending that to someone if you're, like, friends. That scared the fuck out of me. I was like, holy shit, what is going on? I literally didn't know what to say. I said this. And then she's like,
are you free Sunday?
no. And then I said something about, like, maybe getting a job. And she's like, where are you gonna work? Probably retail, because I didn't want to tell her details.
Where? I'm gonna come bug the shit out of you.
Ah!
Let me slice my cheese on your jawline. Jesus fuck. You're so attractive, literally fuck off with that shit. You're a whole man. Hold up. Why am I asking the man to hang out with me? It's supposed to be opposite, bitch ass. Let me know when you're free. And you had the nerve to be like, I'm talking to a few people. Bitch ass. Fuckboy alert. Don't be a fuckboy. You're attractive, but don't be a fuckboy.
How about you don't be a fuckboy, you fucking fuckboy?
And that's not demonetization.
And I was responding with key smashes and thank you. She's like, let's have an actual conversation. I go, about what? And then, listen, if you ask me this question out of curiosity, like, that's totally fine. I don't mind educating people about stuff like this, but there's a time and place. Like, if you're just some random person and you want advice for something, feel free to DM me. I get that. I don't care. But, like, it was just so awkward because, like, I don't know. It just was so awkward. She's like, what causes your dysphoria? I cannot ask questions about trans topics if you prefer, but talk about something else. I'm like, okay, well, at least she, like, put that, right? Like, she's not, like, making me feel pressure to answer. But obviously, I feel like I have to answer. Read it. Just read it, please.
I've studied trans-related issues in psychology, but I don't have a full understanding. It was interesting to learn about it, but I never really knew anyone who was trans.
Girl, you might want to go back to that psychology class and get a refund. The part that I do believe is, but I don't have a full understanding. Because, I mean, obviously. Oh my god!
I don't think I can.
I'm not gonna get the details of this on my YouTube channel because I don't like sharing that type of personal information. So she decides that she has the right to ask me this question. And I'm like, okay.
We know, we're just gonna...
Also, I'm not sure how personal I'm allowed to ask, but I've seen only a few of your videos. Am I allowed to ask where your father is? I'm guessing he's not in the picture.
I'm just like, yeah, I pretty much keep him out of my life. He's not involved. That's all I need to say.
We don't have to talk about him if he upsets you. I know talking about mine upsets me, so I'll understand.
And I'm like, I pretty much moved on. I don't care. Like, last time I saw the dude, I was wearing a dress, so he doesn't know me very well anyway. And then she's like, I just don't know if I'm allowed to get into it. Like, if I'm allowed to ask why he isn't in your life. Obviously, because your parents are divorced, but I want to know why. I'm a people person, if you couldn't tell. So, like, and she's like, what made him an asshole? Was he abusive? Or did he just not say nice things? And I'm like, why are you asking me this personal information? I don't know you. This is so weird. It feels like manipulative, like she's trying to get in my head and like find out things about me to like take advantage of me. Look how fucking aggressive she is. Why is she so aggressive?
Move here. What? Is it like next year? Like next summer?
And she goes, by the way, what Target do you go to? And then says the city that I live in.
Hey, I work there. Not for long, but I work there.
It was 2 weeks today. Blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh my god! And I go, I'm actually talking to a guy right now. LMAO. Was this when I was talking to Rory? This conversation is happening like the day after I started talking to my now boyfriend for 6 months. She goes,
a guy?
and I go, yep.
So you're a straight male? I'm dumb as fuck.
Or a straight male.
Man plus man equals
Straight.
Heterosexuality, in case you didn't know. So I go, no, I'm mostly gay. Because that's true. Like, I mostly like men.
Is this guy also trans or cis?
And I go, what part's confusing? And I go, cis, which is a lot. I don't know. I thought she'd pull some weird shit if I said trans.
Like, if you're a trans guy and you like girls, you're straight? I'm dumb. You gotta be slow with me.
I go, yeah, a guy and a girl is just heterosexuality. I go, trans men are men, plain and simple, so a trans guy dating a girl is straight. Trans or cis, the shit's all the same.
Don't be a meanie.
I literally, no fucking emotion. I like said that and she's like, hey, don't be a meanie. She goes, I didn't know if there was another name for it or something. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but how fucking stupid you are.
You're telling me you went to college?
So I go, it's the same as cis people. Trans people aren't a new gender unless I identify as something else. She's like, I just didn't know it was the same. I don't know very many trans people, so I was never told. And I go, yeah, it's cool, because I just want to drop it. But anyway, I'm mostly gay. I'm trying to drop it.
You got all mean.
She goes, you should have told me you were talking to someone. I wouldn't try to flirt if I knew, with the clown emoji.
She did know. She did.
You did know. I told you on Snapchat before you even texted me that I was talking to other people.
And you're still doing this!
I go, I wasn't being mean, I'm just explaining. It's a bit frustrating, honestly, and it's not my job to be a teacher all the time. Like, I have to deal with this all the time, and it's late, so I'm just a bit... Oh my god, this is the most entitled fucking text message I have ever received in my entire life. It still makes me so angry when I read it, because I'm like, you did not fucking say that to me. You did not act like I was the one who did something wrong.
I just didn't know. I don't know, you worded that kind of harshly and it did sting my feelings just a little bit. I understand you deal with it a lot, but your choice in wording wasn't the best. But it's okay, I forgive you.
Crying face.
You forgiven me?
I don't remember being sorry.
I don't remember apologizing for anything. I mean, after it's implied, maybe unintentionally, I'm gonna give her that, maybe unintentionally, that trans people are something other than what they say. You can't expect me not to be defensive. Sorry your feelings were hurt, but it's not my job to be nice to people.
Ooh woo.
She goes, I didn't mean to invalidate it. I just didn't know if there was another word for it, that's all, Rain. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. I go, I have a question if that's okay, because now I'm getting pissed. I don't know if I mentioned this. She's a lesbian. Full-on lesbian, identifies as a lesbian, says she's only attracted to women. Full-on lesbian, right? And she's been flirting with me, and I'm a dude. Kind of offensive. So I'm pre-testosterone at this point, having trouble like passing, having trouble feeling confident in myself at all. Having a lesbian say that they're attracted to you kind of makes you feel like, oh, so they see me as a woman. That's really cute. That makes me feel so good about myself. So you said you're a lesbian, but you're also attracted to trans guys, and I'm just kind of wondering how that works. Like, if you're not attracted to men, how are you attracted to trans guys? Because hormones and stuff basically make us indistinguishable.
I think it's the female features that attract me. If a trans guy isn't already on hormones, I can still be attracted. It's the female features that are still there that I can be attracted to.
At this point, like, I would have screamed at her if she was in front of me, but she wasn't in front of me, so I was pretending to be nice. Because at this point, I was like, I want to hear your fucking logic, girl. I want to hear you tell me this in a way that doesn't sound transphobic, please. You want to tell someone insecure in their identity that you are attracted to the very things that they hate the most about themselves. Haha, it's confusing to me as well. I'm sure you'll look great once you're on T for a while, but I don't think the attraction would be there for me. So thank fucking God she's not into me anymore. Woo! We got him. I see trans guys as guys, but first of all, there, I think we just stop. I think there we just stop. Sometimes I can still see female features that attract me. Basically more bullshit, and then so I guess that still makes me a lesbian. I have no clue. I go, yeah, I would definitely say you're a lesbian. I've actually been asked that question before. There was a FTM. There was a FTM. Imagine trying to date someone and being like, I'm attracted to you, and then saying you're not attracted to the male body type and facial features. So basically telling them, you don't look like a guy at all, so I think you're attractive. So I'm pissed. I go, in the nicest way possible, that's kind of fucked up, and then here's everything that I said. Here's the paragraph, I'm not going to read it, you can pause it if you want. No, that's not my intention, I don't want to argue with you. And then I just kind of went off on her because I had had a bad night, and I was like, this is not what I'm gonna fucking deal with. And then she sends me this long ass paragraph, and she goes, I'm not attracted to you because of female features, even though you just fucking said up that was the reason. You just said that was the reason. I'm not very well educated on trans related stuff. Yes, I learned some in my psychology class, but I don't know as much as I should.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Oh my god.
So I go, I appreciate the apology. I'd recommend doing some more research on trans topics because I don't think your psychology class taught you much at all, to be honest. She DM'd my now boyfriend without even knowing that I had been talking to him, and he was the guy that I was talking to because I didn't even like her. She's asking him like weird ass questions too, and it's really creepy and I don't like it, especially considering she's 18, and whenever she was sending these messages, my boyfriend was 14 years old. Fucking creepy. Okay, anyway, so then she gets to having a conversation about what happened with me. And she DMs him. and says, Roy, are you able to talk? And he goes, yeah, what's up? First of all, as soon as she DM'd him, he like texted me and he's like, holy shit, babe, like, oh my god. So she's trying to fix the problem, right? But I'm just like, oh my god, please just stop, just leave trans people alone. Just leave us alone, we don't like you. So then she basically tells him the story of what happened. And then he's like, well, I understand why he would be upset. And then he explains it again, like in a nicer way than I did. And then he ignored her last text, which is really funny to me, but she said, see, I understand all that now. I understand what I had said sounded bad when I didn't mean for it to, but the fact that I ruined a decently good friendship just upsets me. I was not your friend ever. You were really invasive and made me uncomfortable for the entire time of our conversation. Like the night that happened, I blocked her on Instagram because I didn't want her following me anymore because she made me uncomfortable. Because I didn't want to be an asshole, I just wanted her to not be following me anymore. So I block her and unblock her. She follows me again. Like 2 minutes later, I'm like, so you went on my Instagram after we were arguing? One of the other funniest fucking parts about this story is that she has the same name as that bitch that faked her fucking pregnancy. The end of the story is, don't be transphobic, it's really not nice. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If there's any other videos that you want to see from me or from me and Andrew, then make sure you comment or DM me or something like that.
Also, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content.
Do that. Oh, I never say that. Should I do that? Should I say that?
Probably.
You should subscribe, please. I would really appreciate it. It would make me happy, and I would like it a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!